me of you.
Not even a muzzle will shut this one up.
Expect this dinner party to end up this way, go down the drain. I had high hopes. You didn't think it was going to be. Why? Wait, hold on again. No, Lilith. Why do you think it was going to be so bad?
Well, I mean, where's the food? Kind of need food for a dinner party.
I saw delicious salad in there.
Yes, unfortunately, Orson isn't happy in the afterlife because food's not necessary once you're dead.
Oh.
I don't feel that way in the afterlife because we don't need food. You're correct. But now here I am, back from the dead momentarily, and then
This is
there's
a
no
faux
food.
dinner party.
I died in 1930.
Oh,
Dick,
gosh.
get hold of yourself.
Are you all right, sir? I'm so sorry.
I just been told that I died in 1930. I was fine until somebody told me I died in 1930.
Oh, you see what you've done to the poor man? This was supposed to be a fun gala event, and the poor man is upset.
Great job.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Again.
Oh my God, this is sad. You two ought to be ashamed of yourselves for your treatment of this man.
I agree.
He came here for a good time, and you spent the whole time bickering at each other.
He's had a good time. Have you seen that flask?
The man deserves a little snip now and then.
And nobody will share any of their drinks over there.
Richard,
Nobody is sharing. Look who's hogging all the booze over here.
There's a whole...
It's chamomile. Anybody can take it.
All right.
Are we going to decant the wine?
Huh? Well, yeah, there is this. Orson didn't make it to his parole officer, but no, don't drink that.
I don't want the urine. It looks like urine, and I don't want
You're in luck. Hey, would you like some?
Dick, put that down.
Now that was a joke.
Want you on a lap, Mother?
Oh.
Put that down. Behave yourself.
I think a little behavior is needed for this entire dinner party.
You're trying, yes, yes, he is trying, isn't he?
You know, Lilith has just recently joined the show. If this kind of thing keeps up, I don't know that I can count on her to stick with it.
Scare
She's
her.
been on the last few episodes. What are you talking about?
Oh, shush! Nobody asked you, Georgie. You're always butting in.
Brand
You're so
new.
rude.
New to this. Are you kidding me? She's old to this drama. Not new.
You speak to her properly, and you stop looking at her.
Old?
I saw you. Oh!
One could say he's inebriated.
Slightly. Just slightly.
Just slightly. That's okay.
Stand up straight.
Oh, terrible conditions here on Crimson Theater. I don't know.
When a proper gentleman enters the room, he takes his hat off, Mr. Winter.
I'm a proper gentleman.
Yes, you are.
You are a proper
raised
gentleman.
you as a proper gentleman.
Why don't you talk?
That explains a lot.
He's got his hat on, too.
This man is not a proper gentleman.
No, he's got his hat on, too.
Do you feel that way as well?
I think you're a gentleman.
Of course
You got your hat on.
Well, why would you say that? Why would you say, of course she would?
You're gonna cast her as your lead in your movie,
Oh, this is the voice of experience.
as well as co-star with her.
Uh-huh.
And of course, she agrees with everything you say because you're
Are
the
you-
host with the most here. So.
Are you like?
How would you know that?
There? Are you green with envy?
Wow.
He's green with envy.
No,
just
that's
like
somebody
you.
else that's green with envy. Now there's two of them.
He's the little green sprout.
I think you
Nah.
paid her to say whatever you wanted her to say.
Oh, and you haven't paid women.
I think
before.
that Lilith has a mind of her own. And
She
Lilith,
does.
what would you like to say about this entire indignant manner
Oh yes, let's hear it.
of these guests?
This is
Oh,
gonna
you
be
know what?
ingenious.
Hey, if anyone could pipe down for a minute so we can hear the poor woman.
It's rude. to
Obviously, we
Who
can't.
called you poor? What do you think of that?
I think this has been a complete disaster.
It has been.
All of it. None of you can be decent towards each other. There's no food. It's a faux dinner party,
No
as she
food.
said. It's complete disaster. And I do have my own mind, thank you. And I can speak for myself.
You should, dear.
Thank you,
I'll
kind
give
sir.
you lessons.
Thank you.
When I was 14 and a half, I ran away from home. Got married.
What lady does that?
They probably didn't want her.
Home ran away from her. Was it a mobile home?
She was a lady with ambition.
They were a lady with ambition.
I was a lady with my own mind.
Now, with your own
I
mind.
had my own mind. My father kept telling everyone I was 20 when I was 14.
Oh, okay.
Because my sister died, My sister was born in 1847, and she died before her first birthday. I was born in 1853, and my father and my mother insisted on, first of all, giving me her name, Mary, and second of all, celebrating my birth on her birth date. And I was to assume her age. I was to replace the dead sister.
I
So
see.
when I was 14, my father was telling everyone I was 20. Live through that.
Oh, I've lived through enough. You have no idea. 14 years of Crimson Theater I've lived through.
These are really good, by the way.
Oh, there you go. I had
You're rude.
he's got his
You never
food.
offered any to Lilith, and you never offered any to me.
Does Lilith look like
Don't
a
eat
person
any.
that eats?
Of course she eats. Everyone has to eat.
Not everyone.
She would not.
Lilith, a goddess of the dark.
She would not abuse her body as such.
I am a Lovecraft, so
Sure you are.
that does affect it a bit.
Now you stay away
Yes,
from
yes.
her.
What's that? You don't believe that she's a Lovecraft, or you're just
You're
laughing
not gonna
because
find out.
you've got crackers?
You know what?
You're not going to find out.
I am crackered already. You know, I'm just zazzled here right now, and I'm just enjoying
proud
every
of
minute of
this?
this. So because
I hear that.
Because
I'm just some crackers. That's all.
How you feeling there, Dick?
I'm feeling
Oh,
fine.
it's all right.
Actually, I feel
This
with
is
my
turning
hand.
around here. All right. Well, someone will have to do the honors. We'll at least conclude the dinner party with a very appreciative honoring of. We'll break some wine together and salute our.
I refuse to break bread.
We're not breaking bread. We're
Because
drinking
when
wine.
you break
She'd
bread
rather
with
break wind.
Well, that's been an interesting corner tonight. I'll say the
you and
least.
your gallows humor.
Gallows
See,
humor.
it's okay. Do I need to explain?
Just don't light a match. Silence is golden on Crimson
Did you
Theater.
Yes.
pay him to say these things to me?
He hasn't given me a dime. Are you
I'm not
kidding me?
This is his show. Why would I pay him?
I'm not surprised.
Why are you surprised?
I'm not surprised that he doesn't pay
Following?
anybody. He's cheap. No, with your grubby paws all over it.
Yeah, I think Orson probably could throw quite a gentleman's party.
He can throw his weight around is all he can throw.
Oh, that's a below the belt.
Yes, look at him. He's
Not
huge.
below the belt, I'm gonna
No,
look at him.
No, he's everywhere. He's round. He's an apple.
Uh-huh.
He can't even wear a belt.
I bet he still had a harem at home.
I don't want to think about that.
Oh my goodness. This is going way.
It has
I
gone
don't know
far
what
beyond,
this has gone to.
and it was merely a dinner party in honor of a very great cemetery walk.
Thank you.
And some
Thank
people-
you. I'm pleased you're honoring me.
Yes, I'm honoring you, yes.
I'm glad you appreciate it.
And those people that call into that 2-bit radio station that
Yeah.
denounce anything anyone tries to do in this town, well, shame on them. Haters, haters, haters.
Shame on them. as
Tom
well.
from Kenosha, I'm talking about you. But I know he doesn't have the class to watch this show.
No, he doesn't.
No. So anyway, it's been a great time. I want to thank you all for coming on
I
Crimson
just
Theater.
want to remind you, Dr. Destruction, my son Dick and I are buried here in Kenosha.
Uh-huh.
This Luto is not.
Where is Orson actually buried?
In
California, thank you.
somewhere.
California, here we come.
On the Hollywood scene where I belong, you know?
And the Holly, yes. There you go. There you have it.
I certainly was pleased to be here because I was just kind of laying around.
Yeah, that's what most of the guests on Crimson Theater just
So I
And it gave
figured I
you
gotta
a
go.
real excuse to drink, Richard.
I like to drink.
You need an excuse?
I will never refuse to drink.
Ah, there you go. Anyway, that's a wrap. Ghoulies, I want you to thank this fine cast for their performances at the Cemetery
You're
Walk in
welcome.
Kenosha.
You're welcome. Oh, stop.
You're welcome.
It's not
I
like you.
apologize. You know, an actor can be so graceful on the stage, but sometimes when you get to know them, they're of a completely salty character.
Exactly.
And on that night, I hope you've enjoyed
I am
tonight's
not
show.
an actor.
Well, good. Then quit trying. Thank you. Good night. Thanks for coming. It's been great.